Javaro Cherry is so concerned about his son's safety that he meets the 10-year-old at his bus stop every day after school. Why do you feel that you have to pick your son up from the bus stop every day?
I know that as long as someone's up here, no one's gonna bother him.
His son Jalen is small for his age and has been the victim of relentless bullying by kids at his public school.
Some of them, they just come in your face and slap you.
His parents say their son is particularly afraid of one bully, and for good reason.
My son says that he was trying to beat him up, that he said that he was going to hurt him and make him bleed.
The fifth grader says things got so bad he was afraid to go to school and started thinking crazy thoughts.
Something about killing myself or running away or just hanging myself.
Jalen's story is not unique. Bullying is an issue that's making headlines all across the country, affecting kids from elementary school to high school. Bullying is defined as negative behaviors intended to frighten or cause harm, which may include written threats or physical harm. It is also described as teasing, harassing, or intimidation. In one high-profile case in Massachusetts, 9 students have been charged in the death of 15-year-old Phoebe Prince, who committed suicide after prosecutors say she was the victim of unrelenting bullying at her school.
The investigation revealed relentless activity directed toward Phoebe, designed to humiliate her and to make it impossible for her to remain at school. The bullying for her became intolerable.
Another case, 13-year-old John Carmichael of Texas hanged himself after being bullied by classmates because he was small. And this second grader tried to kill himself by jumping over a school balcony after other kids repeatedly pulled down his pants and embarrassed him.
Ajane was bullying me for no reason, and he be wanting to fight me in the restroom.
Bullying has become so common that 41 states now have laws against it. Despite those laws, bullying is widespread and increasingly leads to deadly consequences. But not all bullying is so overt. Perpetrators of both sexes often work in groups where they use gossip, rumors, text messages, and harassing internet posts to bully.
It can be done because easily, or more easily, because it's autonomous. There's accessibility to the equipment, and it really, cyberbullying can be done 24/7.
Jalen's parents have complained to both the bully's parents and school officials.
I would like to see the school have a better handle of how, when there's a reportage of this student being a bully, there needs to be some level of discipline.
Dr. Linda Mental says the parents of bullies need to take responsibility for their child's behavior.
Parents need to stop making excuses for their kids' behavior. And I see a real crisis in the parents want the schools to do something about bullying, and then when the schools act, they get all upset. The parents get all upset and say, you infringed on my rights, and they threaten lawsuits.
Ron Luce of Teen Mania Ministries encourages Christian youth to take a stand against bullying.
Where are the Christians in those schools? You know, I'm sure there are Bible clubs, I'm sure there are youth groups in the area. It's time to rise up and instead of just saying stop the bullying, if the kids themselves rise up and say, we're not going to tolerate this at our school or in our class or on our sports team or whatever, and the godly kids rise up.
Many schools have anti-bullying initiatives, including Jalen's, but that hasn't stopped the bullying in his case. We contacted the school, but administrators declined our request for an interview. Meanwhile, his family is frustrated, and his parents are helping him cope the best way they can.
My dad started teaching me how to fight, so every time they try to put their hands on me now, I grab their hand, and then I told them, don't put your hand on me.
Charlene Israel, CBN News.